I've always wanted to sit down with a fellow K-pop artist to have a heart-to-heart about this job and let them know, hey, I feel you. And finally, I get to do just that. Joining me in the studio for our Wednesday segment, I Feel You, is NVee of the K-pop girl group Blackswan. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hi.
You look so cute today. I know I told you this already, but you just look really cute today.
Thanks, and you too.
Thank you.
Too. I love your... It's a very hip-hop style.
Thank you.
And your earring too, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
The green crystal, so
it's
pretty.
like, yes, Shreya's family gifted this to me, so it was
Wow.
nice. I have to wear it. It's very beautiful though. I love
It looks like a earth ball.
Right?
Yeah.
It does actually.
And it kind of reminds me of the tea brand.
The tea brand? What tea?
The accessory brand.
Ah!
The Tiff brand.
Okay,
Yeah, we can't say the name, so.
Okay, now
and
I know what
I'm
you're
talking
saying.
about.
Yes, I know what brand you're
mid-color.
talking about.
We all know what I'm talking
Yes.
about. Everybody knows. Yeah. So how was your week?
Good.
Oh, by the way, sorry for cutting you off, but you have to tell us about the teddy bear.
Oh, yes. This is, let me introduce you guys. This is Micah. This is my comfort friend or my comfort 친구, whichever you want to call it. But yeah, usually on like, if I have long schedules or just, you know, long days or just something gloomy, I like to take her with me.
Aww.
And my niece also has the same one. I gave it to her as a gift,
So cute. Her name is Micah?
Yes.
Well, hi, Micah. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming.
네, 안녕하세요.
Aww. Yeah, it's always nice to have a comfy doll with you. Yeah. So do you take it with you when you're traveling?
Yeah, literally whenever we go traveling, whether it's by car or on bus, I always bring it.
Did you take her to Dubai with you?
Oh, of course. Of course.
So she's your best friend.
Yes.
I
You know, I had, this is my second one actually, because when I went home to do my visa, I left the first one at my friend's house.
Oh.
So she's taking care of that one, and then I had to get a new one. So
That's so cute.
Thank you.
Well, how was your week?
My week was good. You know, we did more practice than normal, and I learned some new dances to post for covers on my account.
New challenges?
Yes, I did new challenges. I did one. I filmed 2 of them yesterday and uploaded one. I uploaded 지민 선배님's
Smeraldo's
Garden Marching Band.
I had a hard time introducing that song too.
Smeraldo, yes.
Yeah, I was like, Smeraldo, wait a minute, how do you pronounce
Or just SMGR, right?
Smeral, A-L, I don't even know what it means.
SGMB.
SG, oh, that's how you call
yes,
it?
the abbreviation of it.
Because the title's so long.
Yeah.
Oh, well. So, Black Swans become goodwill ambassadors to the Korean War Memorial Organization?
Yes.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
That's amazing.
We actually had I'm pretty sure I could say it, but we had a schedule yesterday with one of our events there. They were they just opened a new exhibit there for the I'm forgetting how to pronounce it. Luxembourg. Forgive me that I'm pronouncing this wrong, but they 82 soldiers who helped in the Korean War. They did history on these 82 soldiers from Luxembourg, and then they have a whole exhibit about it. So we got to see the opening of that exhibit.
That's amazing. Yeah. Wow. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh. Well, what else is new? Can you talk about your comeback?
I mean, there's really nothing new to talk about right now. It's coming.
Nothing's...
I promise.
Okay. So it's decided, but you can't really officially talk about it yet.
I can't officially talk about it yet.
All right. So how are you dealing with the rainy season?
These past, 2-3 days have been so tiring because of the rain. Because whenever it happens, I'm like, I just want to stay in bed, watch a movie, and just do nothing.
Right.
But I can't.
So I guess you get affected by the weather a lot.
If it's usually just rainy, like seasons. When it's like winter or like hot seasons, I'm usually fine. My mood can be equal, but like it's just a gloomy when it's rain. But I do like the sound of rain.
Oh,
It's
like
very
ASMR.
relaxing. Yeah.
People play it intentionally on purpose to hear the rainy ASMR sound at home. They play it on YouTube, right?
Yeah, and even sometimes when I go to sleep, I will play it sometimes, and then I'll either do that one or fire, like you know, like a
like the
campfire,
woods.
like the and the crackling. I love that sound. I remember
I like that too.
when my nephew was born. I would help my sister out, and so he would sleep with me sometimes, and so he didn't like sleeping well at night and continuing to sleep, so I would put this on, and then he would just.
Oh, maybe I should try that with Shiu.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard to put a baby to sleep.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I think most parents nowadays will have like a background noise that covers, so that way it's just not silent. And so if they have noise, it usually helps them. At least my sister uses them. So.
That's great advice. I will try that.
Of
All right. Okay, as usual, NVee and I will start our conversation in earnest after our mini Korean lesson. But first, let's take a quick song break. So let's listen to Stray Kids with Give Me Your TMI. We just heard Give Me Your TMI by Stray Kids. I'm guessing this is a new song?
If I'm wrong, I don't know if this is a new song. This is the first time I've heard this one. And I've heard most of their songs.
Well, it's
a really
fun
good
song.
It really is a fun song. They always make fun music.
Oh, yeah. Love them. Stray Kids.
You're so cute.
We were talking about Stray Kids off the record, which we cannot share.
Yeah.
I'm shy. So any TMIs you want to share today? Because the title of the song was Give Me Your TMI.
Sure. This hairstyle and this makeup, I know my hair and makeup artists are gonna hate me for this, but it's actually from the style that I did yesterday. I did not wash or take my makeup off because I was so lazy.
Wow,
so
I could not tell.
Yeah, before I went to bed, I put some more hairspray on and fixed this and put a wrap on it, like a silk wrap. And then I put some setting powder and some setting spray to keep this
So your
together.
hair and makeup is from yesterday?
Yes.
Wow, but it really doesn't. I really can't tell. So I was looking at NVee's face and just thinking, wow, the eyelashes. Because I don't know how to put them on myself.
Whenever
but
I do
you
my
did
makeup,
it so well. So
no.
I thought, wow, NVee is so talented in makeup. But it's actually my makeup artist.
It's my makeup artist.
Well, you did a good job.
I should learn how to do eyelashes.
So
it's not too hard, but at the same time, it's too time consuming. Because if I learn it until I get good at it, it's going to take time. Yeah. But yeah, there's my TMI for the day. Sometimes I'm lazy and I just like to keep my hairstyles from the day before and makeup, and then I'll wash it today.
I can relate to you too, because this is my first time. I mean, to give you my TMI, this is my first time wearing a hat on a live show.
Really?
Yeah, and that's because, not because I wanted to look cool or anything, but I was so busy with the baby and everything, so I didn't have enough time to prepare for myself. So that's a little TMI.
Look good either way.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad our listeners like it.
Yeah.
All right, and let's take a look at some comments. King Lindo TV says, "Hi, lovely Queen NVee. It's so good to see you."
I get to see you too. Thanks for joining us.
And he also says, "Hi, Micah."
Hello.
So cute, so fluffy. And Lua Tolentino says, "Hello, love you, NVee."
Love you too.
Thank you. And Random Kid says, "Hello, NVee. Will Blackswan ever tour in Australia? And it's my 15th birthday."
Happy birthday! I hope we can be able to do a tour in Australia. I hope we can do a tour everywhere. But yes, we will get you a lot of music before we can do that. Yeah.
I've never been to Australia. Have you been to
I
Australia?
haven't, but I have a couple friends who live there.
Me too. My best friend lives in Australia, Sydney.
And really?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to visit Sydney. My friend, I'm forgetting. It starts with a B. She lives in this city. It's
No.
Bris. I will
like
look it
that.
up and then I'll tell you another time. But it starts with a B.
Brisbane.
Brisbane! Yes, Brisbane. That's where she lives.
Brisbane.
Thank you.
You know, it's so unfortunate that our team never got to perform in Australia.
Really?
Yeah, because we went to so many different countries, but we didn't get a chance to go to Australia. So that's a bit a pity. Yeah.
Well, if we perform, I will take you with us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you can perform with us.
Remember to put me in your luggage. All right, and JJ Sings a Lot says, are you excited to get back on stage?
Of course. I'm practicing so hard for you guys so we can give you guys a good performance.
Satomi-san says, the other day to Japan's radio, I requested your song Karma.
Aw, thank you.
To Japan's radio, wow.
I'm guessing this person is from Japan.
Japanese,
Yeah,
yes.
because of the name. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Yes, and someone also requested the song Cat and Mouse recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So people were missing you.
Thank you guys.
All right, now, well, it's been raining quite a lot in Seoul lately, and since we're now officially in Changma, or rainy season, so for today's mini Korean lesson, we're going to listen to a classic song called 비처럼 음악처럼 by Kim Hyun-sik.
Okay.
It's a very classic Korean ballad song. A bit of an older song than the songs that we would normally talk about. And the first expression we're going to look at today is actually in the title, and it comes out twice. It's something something처럼.
Okay.
Have you heard of the expression?
I have heard it, but no, the meaning is still a little bit iffy to me, so.
So it means to be something something, or to be similar to something something. So the song's title, 비처럼 음악처럼, translates to like rain, like music.
So it's like
to compare something, right?
Okay,
Like something.
Okay, that makes sense.
For example, 어제처럼 비가 와요 would translate to it's raining like yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So like something, to compare something.
Okay.
Or 집밥처럼 맛있어요. It's delicious like a home-cooked meal.
Oh, is that home cook?
집밥. Home
Okay,
cook.
home cook.
Oh, that's a good one too. Should jot that down. Or 강아지처럼 귀여워요. She's cute like a puppy. Something처럼. You can use it in so many different situations.
Just like to compare with something. Okay. I'm trying to...
강아지처럼 귀여워요. Oh, something처럼, to compare something. Do you kind of get the image?
Yes, and I was telling you earlier that I heard this 처럼 from was from Ailey 선배님's song 첫눈처럼. What is it? What's the end of it?
첫눈처럼 날개로 왔다 or something.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yes.
첫눈처럼. So it's like just like the first snow.
Just like the first stone. Yes.
So you got the point.
Yes.
It's exactly how you use it. And there's another way to say to be like something something that we can also hear on the song, and that's something something 같이.
Okay, I know what 같이 means, and so these are these somewhat similar but also different, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you can't use it you can't use 같이 the same as you use 처럼, right? I believe. Maybe.
Yeah. It's a bit like I know it, but it's hard to explain it. But I think you can. It's changeable. Yeah, you can use them in different.
Okay. It just depends on like
You can use
what
them
you say. Okay.
interchangeably.
Okay.
At this level.
Okay.
Yeah. So 같이 on its own means together, but when you say a noun and 같이, so you get like noun, just like 뭐뭐처럼.
Okay. Now it makes sense.
Honestly, I think it's quite similar. 처럼 and 같이.
So if you use now that, okay, it makes sense now. So with 같이, if you don't put like a noun with it, then it's just together. But if you put a noun with it, then it's comparing it with something like that, right?
Yes.
That's okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I think
Now
you understand it better than I do.
I'm learning.
For example, 어제 같이 더워요 would mean it's hot like yesterday.
Okay.
식당 같이 맛있어요. It's delicious like a restaurant.
Okay.
고양이 같이 귀여워요. She's cute like a kitten.
Okay, yes, it makes sense now. Okay.
And in the song 아름다운 음악 같은 우리 사랑의 이야기, which means our love story that's like beautiful music.
Such a beautiful name.
It's a very poetic, lovely song, I would say. So there is a difference between the two expressions, similar but different. And they're not always interchangeable. But that's a topic for advanced level Korean.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. For now, let's just remember that both of them mean to be like something.
Okay.
To compare to something. You get the picture. Right?
Yeah.
And we're not done with like, though.
Oh, there's more.
The song also features the words 이렇게 and 저렇게.
Ah, okay.
You know
이렇게.
이렇게.
알아요. 저렇게 is like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
이렇게 means this.
Okay.
Just like this.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay.
It's that kind of different. This and that.
I'm learning.
Yeah. 이렇게 would be like this. 그렇게 would be like that. 그렇게 or 저렇게.
Okay.
For example, in the song, it says 이렇게 비가 왔어요, which means it rained like this. And it also says 그렇게 아픈 비가 왔어요. The painful rain came down like that.
Ah,
like
okay.
that. 머리를 이렇게 잘라주세요. Please cut my hair like this. 그렇게 들어주세요. Please hold it like that. 이렇게 like this. 저렇게 like that.
Okay.
All right. So,
I'm ready.
so try and see if you can catch these expressions in the song. Here it is. 비처럼 음악처럼, Like Rain, Like Music by 김현식. That was Kim Hyun-sik and his song 비처럼 음악처럼, Like Rain, Like Music. So, were you able to catch the expressions?
Yes, I actually was listening. With I heard 처럼, obviously, and then
같이?
I actually didn't hear 같이. I wasn't paying too much. I didn't hear 같이, but I did hear also like the 이렇게, like what is it? With,
이렇게 저렇게.
Yeah, yes, this one. But yes.
What do you think about the song overall?
I liked it. It was a very relaxing song. I think I would actually listen to this on a day like this.
It's a beautiful song.
It kind of takes like the tired, gloomy feeling of a rainy day, but turns it into something beautiful. And
This is the kind
relaxing.
of song I would normally listen to on a daily basis.
Really?
Even when it's sunny.
But that's so relaxing though. You keep your life peaceful. I like that.
That's the 90s K-ballads vibe that I keep telling everybody about.
It's good.
It's
So
so
I've
nice.
told you I love ballads. I'm not a picky listener. I like to listen to most things.
So I'm glad you liked the song.
It was very good.
All right, so let's take a look at some more comments. Shuni's Moore says, hello NVee and DJ Hyerim. Oh, the TMI is real NVee. I've done that before. Love these lessons.
Yeah, I'm sure we all have at some point. Thank you. I'm glad you loved it.
Yeah. And King Lindo TV says, listen to this song with your eyes closed and drift away. I love songs like this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally at the end, that's exactly when I closed my eyes, was at the end of the song, but I was like, oh no, the song's over now. It is so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. You just want to keep listening to it, and it's perfect for the rainy season.
Yes.
Absolutely. And Navy Dog 5184 React says, this sounds like a song you would find on one of those ballad collections you'd watch on those old infomercials. I love it. Yeah, I agree.
It does,
I agree.
actually.
Yes. All right, and now if you're tuning in right now, we're joined by NVee of Blackswan to talk about the K-pop artist's life on I Feel You. And the question of the day is performing in bad weather. What's the worst thing about performing in extreme temperatures?
I haven't done too many so far. Just, I guess you could say water bomb Dubai, maybe, because Dubai was extremely hot. But thankfully, we performed at night. So, I mean, I guess I'll take the rehearsal, the rehearsal thing we did, because it was windy and sand was coming in our faces, and it was just very hot. And I was very sweaty.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know how I got through that rehearsal, but I did. But I had sunglasses, so at least that helped with the sand. And then the hot temperatures yeah, I don't know how I survived that to this day. What about you? What's your...
There were so many, both cold and hot, but I think the worst was during the cold weather. So we were in the city in China during the winter time. It was so cold that once you leave the hotel, like as soon as you leave the hotel, your nose hair gets frozen because it's that hot. Your nose hair and your eyebrows.
Oh my gosh, that's how cold it was.
You would find like ice in your eyebrows and nose hair too. And you had to perform like that. So cold.
Did you have like a winter type outfit, or was it kind of...
We would cover ourselves with paddings and blankets and like hot packs and everything right until we would go on stage. That was painful.
And how long was your stage performance?
Probably like 6 minutes or more than that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I was about to say, if it was a concert, I would have felt so bad. No.
But the surprising thing is, once we go on stage, you don't really feel the weather.
Because you're moving and you're not thinking about it.
Right. Because you're so focused on the performance that weather is not really a distracting factor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That you can handle it.
Yeah. It's just like, because like I've seen some videos of like past people when it's like an outstage performance, and when they're not performing, you know, they have to stand for a little bit. So obviously you gotta wait for a little, and you get cold. I'm like, oh my gosh, someone put some coat, give them some coats or some blankets. They're standing in like negative degree heat, like not heat. What is it? Cold heat. But yeah.
But extreme weathers are really difficult, especially because the outfits are so tight and short, right?
Yeah.
With hot pants, like really short skirts. So it's more difficult during the winter time.
Yeah.
For example, we came back with the song Be My Baby during the winter time, and that was pretty hard because the outfit was, although it was in velvet, but it was still very light.
Yeah, it's not something that will keep you warm.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully, at the moment, like lately, we have not had to do any winter performances or had any winter comebacks, so I haven't experienced it yet. But I'm not too worried about it, because I know once I get on stage and, you know, I start moving, then my body will start to heat up. So I'm not too worried about cold weather. I think one thing for weather-wise, maybe like rain. I mean, with water bomb, it's something similar, but like rain is. Like,
rain is.
It's a different kind of thing, because with water bomb, you have water coming at you not all the time, but with rain, it's like there, and add wind to it, then.
Rain is, I think, the worst, because
you could slip.
You can slip, and your makeup and everything would you would look like a wet dog.
Oh, but the thing is, I mean, it's gonna happen eventually, but I hope not a lot, is if we have an outdoor performance and it's raining, you see, if they straighten my hair, there'd be no point to you know, do that performance with straight hair anymore, because it's just gonna curl.
Right.
It'll look nice, but like, I would feel so bad for my hair artist for the time that they took.
Yeah.
Just for the rain to ruin it, and my makeup would be gone.
Yeah, I've tried performing on a rainy day, and it was tough, but like I said, once you're on stage, it doesn't matter anymore. So.
Just got to be a little bit more, just a tad bit more cautious once you're on stage, if they don't have, because you know, water and stuff.
It doesn't. Always have to be careful. And it didn't really matter to me. But then, like you said, the makeup artist and hairstylist were like, "Oh no, like crying downstairs."
Because even I feel so bad for my makeup artist, because I sweat a lot. So when I perform, especially when we do 방송, if we do rehearsals and then we do that, it's already sweat here and it's like running down. They're like, no, NVee, stop sweating. I was like, I'm sorry.
I was the least member to sweat.
I wish. But you would be really hot though, right? Because I know with people who don't sweat too much, you know, sweat keeps you cool at least most of the time. So you're just really hot.
Yeah, I would just turn red, but I wouldn't really sweat. Not like my other
You've never
members.
gotten a heat stroke, right?
Oh, I have a long time ago.
Because I know if you don't sweat too much, heat strokes are more easier for those who don't sweat too much because you don't get cool easier than most.
I remember I did when I was in middle school.
Oh my gosh.
I think I
Fainted.
fainted, and then my dad took me to have some French fries, and I was better.
Yeah.
My guilty pleasure. I was like, oh, I feel better now. Yeah.
Yeah, just give her some fries, she'll be fine.
Yes, yes. So speaking of weather, what's your favorite kind of weather?
I like fall weather. It's nice.
Autumn?
Yes, autumn, which is, oh shoot, what is that in Korean? It's
가을.
가을.
가을. Yes.
Yes,
It's a beautiful
가을 is
season.
my favorite season. It's very colorful and it's not too hot and it's not too cold.
That's nice. All right, it's time for another song break. So
Okay.
let's listen to Overdrive by PBG and All Night by IVE featuring Sawiti. That was IVE with All Night featuring Sawiti. And before that, we heard PBG and their song Overdrive. What an upbeat and fun song.
Really though.
Right, let's take a look at some comments. Wahaha says, amazing how NVee's been holding on to Micah for the entire hour. NVee and Hyerim both look comfy and chill.
She's very comfortable. I mean, she's my pillow most of the time, so yeah. Yeah, thank you.
You should bring her every time, just like how I bring Kong every week.
Oh my god.
And they can be friends, Kong and Micah.
Kong and Micah. Okay, maybe I should. Maybe I will.
All right, and Navy Dog 5184 React says, I think Black Swan should start their own variety show. After seeing some of their lives, they're absolutely hilarious together.
I would love that. We will have to talk to my company about that.
Variety show. I think because your team seems very outgoing and active, I feel like you would do a great job.
Like when
on
we're
variety show.
together, if you just give us like kind of a theme or just give us something to do, like we will be fine. Even if we don't have something, we work very well together. That I don't know, we just talk about nonsense. To be honest, it'll be.
I can see that you have a great teamwork. Your group.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that after you come by, we could invite your whole team. And,
I think they would love that.
yeah, that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
All right, and JJ Sings a Lot says, do you want to produce any solo music?
Of course. Later, not right now. I still have a lot of work I need to do as an artist first before I can do that. But yeah, I think it would be great.
And do you would you like to pursue your acting career in the future too?
Of course.
Really?
I miss acting, whether it be on Broadway stage acting or film acting. I love it. So I'm hoping whether it would be outside of Korea or if once I get a little bit more, fluent in Korean, maybe even, do some dramas on the side.
That would be nice.
So that'll be a long time.
So you're open to acting as
Yes,
well.
yes, I would love to.
All right, and let's continue our little talk about performing on stage.
Okay.
So, do you have a routine that you have to do before you go on stage? Like a jinx?
I don't have too much routines. I kind of just go with the flow, but usually I will always check my shoes to make sure they're tied, and then right before, when we're on stage and the song has already started, right before my first line, I tend to unlock my jaw. Like
How do
do
you
this
unlock your jaw?
like this because I think I told you already, I have a really bad lockjaw, so I have to make sure that it's released and relaxed before I start a line and it's literally for every line.
Wow.
Like, so if you see in any performance later, if you see me doing this, wait, it's me unlocking my jaw.
Oh, I think I just heard a sound.
Yeah, it's annoying as heck. And so
that's a jinx that
I have to do. I have to do this because, or else I can't sing, obviously. But it's just make sure that I'm somewhat relaxed, and I usually will take a breath before the song starts, like, and then I go. You
have to take a deep breath once.
Yeah, so I can get either nerves or just some like jitters or thoughts out, and I'm like, okay,
to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
For me, I have to make sure I'm mentally relaxed and know
that's
that
so
I can
important.
do this. Because if I'm not mentally relaxed, I will be all over the place. So yeah.
Me too. I have to be mentally relaxed, so I would listen to really calm, healing music right before I go on stage.
Yeah. I would love to, maybe I should try that actually, because I think I want to be relaxed, just not too relaxed, or else I'll get too lazy. But I'll take a second to myself and just think.
What about as a team? Do you have a team routine?
We normally, at least for the first show of like a new comeback or a really big event, we'll all have like a group huddle, and like Part2 will say like some encouraging words to all of us, and like, we got this, and then we'll have our cheer, and then we'll go on stage.
We had that routine too.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to have your own routine.
Yeah. It's a good kind of, it keeps you like ready.
Yeah.
And it's like that switch. It's like, okay, now I can go on stage. It's like
Right. So what excites you the most when you're on stage?
I would say either my members, like interactions that I have on stage, or interactions with like our fans or anything. But I really love stage interactions with our members. It makes the performance more memorable and more fun to watch.
That's why it's always so fun performing live on stage.
Yeah.
Because you get to interact with the audience.
Exactly.
I think that's the best part of performing live.
Yeah, because it's like you've practiced so much, and so you normally practice like either in front of the mirror with your group, so you only see your members' faces and your face. That's it. You don't see other faces. And at first, when I first debuted last year, it was a little nerve-wracking to actually look at people when I'm performing, so I tried not to too much. But now I'm kind of more comfortable with it, so I can be like, look, maybe have an interaction, do something else, and I can still be focused, basically.
And do you get more nervous in a small crowd or a larger crowd?
I don't have an opinion. Like it's kind of the same. I don't really get nervous too much. If it's the first stage of something, I do. It doesn't depend on how big the crowd is, because my very first performance with Blackswan was in front of like 40,000 people. Yeah, and like I was really nervous then, but that was because it was my first time performing on stage with the girls, and I hadn't done it in a long time, so that was fun. But I don't think the number of crowds don't matter to me. What about you?
For me, I'm more nervous when it's a smaller crowd.
Really?
Yeah. I feel more comfortable when it's a big crowd.
I think I can understand that though. I don't know, like maybe it's because I don't know. There's more hype in a bigger crowd. Not saying that a smaller crowd isn't hype, they can be, but just with so many people around, you have so much energy that they give you, so it's like more comfortable. But I guess in a small crowd, that does make sense.
Right, that too, and because in a small crowd, you can see their expressions close up.
You're right. You're right.
When it's a big crowd, you can only feel the energy, and you can't really see
their faces.
So I think that's what makes it less nerve-wracking.
Yeah, because Yeah, it's hard, but it's fun.
Yeah, well, I hope to see you perform on stage soon.
Yeah.
Right, it's already time to say goodbye. So thank you as always, and have a wonderful week, and stay dry. And so we'll see you next Wednesday.
See you next Wednesday.
All right, we're going to say goodbye.